Here's a presentation of Royal Coalition Retirement Savings Plan Simple IRA, brought to you by Voya. My name is Alicia.Kong, and I am your Voya financial advisor. My QR code on the screen is my online calendar. It's easy to schedule a meeting with me so I could go over this plan and open the account. I'll be narrating the session today. Welcome to Royal Coalition Simple IRA with Voya Financial. Royal Coalition has a Simple IRA retirement savings plan with Voya. Is a voluntary employee benefit that provides you the opportunity to supplement your retirement savings through the convenience of payroll deduction. Whenever you're new to saving or an experienced investor, the Simple IRA is an important tool to help you realize your retirement goals. The steps you take today can affect how you spend tomorrow. Things that we think about when planning for retirement. Your expenses don't end when you retire. How long do you expect to live in retirement? The next 1/3 of your life. A 65-year-old female has a 66% chance of living past age 85. A 65-year-old male has a 55% chance of living past age 85. The truth is, you may need to live without a paycheck as long as you've lived with one. How much will you need? We have to also consider that some expenses in retire may go down, like taxes, mortgage, family expenses, household costs, employment expense. And some expenses may go up or be unexpected. Healthcare costs, long-term care, supporting aging parents or adult children, living longer, or traveling. You're going to have more time, so you may want to do a lot more traveling. Voya has an illustration of their orange money. Where's your potential source of income in retirement? Social Security. Early Social Security is age 62. Full retirement age at this time is 67. So with Social Security and what you've saved in your retirement account, will you have enough income to live comfortably? If not, we want to make sure there's not an income gap in your needs. So that's why we will sit down and talk to you about Social Security and what you're putting aside for retirement. Sometimes we want to wait and say, I don't want to put in more now. But the longer you wait, the more it will cost you. Here's an example on the screen of Larry starting to save $300 a month at age 45. After 20 years, he saved $136,694, while Susan started saving $100 a month at age 25. After 40 years, she has $191,696. This example, Larry ended up with 3 times more per month and a total of $24,000 more than Susan, and yet his account ended up $55,000 less than hers. Think about starting today and not putting it off. Let's overview the benefits. There's a match of 3% of your salary into the Simple IRA. If you don't contribute, the match will not be there. You determine how much to invest and save. The maximum deferral for 2026 is $17,000. Each year, the contribution amount can go up. If you're between the age 50 and 59 or 60 plus, 64 plus, your catch-up is an additional $4,000. You could have an additional $5,250 between the ages of 60 and 63. You have a wide ranges of investment options to fit your level of experience, knowledge, and interest. You can start contributing today. Help more of your money work for you. Out of every $100 you earn, the government could take $25 in taxes, leaving you only $75 to save. That's if you're in a 25% tax bracket. Or you could put $100 into the tax-deferred Simple IRA. It's easy to get started. Meet with me, Alicia Kong, to open up your Simple IRA. If you want to learn more about the Select Advantage IRA with Voya, pose your phone on the QR code and it will bring up information. Payroll deduction may make contribution painless. Paying yourself first, contributions are automatically deducted from your pay. Each asset class has a unique objective ranging from conservative to aggressive. This graphic is intended to show a hypothetical relative positioning of each asset class on its related to risk and the return continuum. The line on the left, labeled potential return, reflects the return of the investment of the asset class. The line on the bottom, labeled risk, related to the investment risk associated with that asset class. As you move from the bottom to the top, both the risk and the potential return of each asset class increases. For example, the asset class labeled stability of principal is considered to be the most conservative. Note that the location of the bottom of the risk spectrum and the bottom of the potential of return spectrum. While investing in asset class provide an investor with a greater principal protection, you sacrifice some of the benefits of the market upswings. On the other extreme, consider the global international asset class. It's considered the most aggressive and is highest on the potential return spectrum, but the risk associated with investing in the asset class is also higher. When invested in the asset class, your investment dollars could benefit drastically during a market upswing. That said, during a market downswing, your investment may decline accordingly. As a general rule of thumb, the greater the potential risk, the greater the potential return. You should always consider your personal risk tolerance when making investment related decision. You may wish to consider diversifying your dollar among several asset classes to potentially soften the blow by the downturn in any one particular asset class. Do you have old retirement plans? You can consolidate them with what you have now. Different reasons on why to consolidate: stay on top of your finance, organize your statement and paper, track how your investments are performing, and keep your saving and investment strategy aligned with your long-term goal. We want to make it simple, so contact Alicia.kong and we will assist you with this process. There's a lot of good information out there in the world, but where can you find it? Is it the best information? Voya has put into its site where you could get a lot of great information on finance. We have a lot of digital resources. Look at Voya Learn, Voya Blogs, or any microsites. Do keep into consideration you do not have to be a client to access any of this wonderful information. When you're looking to retire, you have options for taking income. Do consider that as well. We could do periodic distribution, or we could set it up for a systematic withdrawal. At the time of retirement, or a year or so before, set up a meeting with Alicia Kong, and we will go through all your options on your retirement account. I'm delighted that you had the time to review your options with your employer. Please, you see on the screen my email address and my office number, as well as my online scheduling tool. Set up an appointment so I can answer any questions or comments or concerns you may have about this benefit your employer provides. Item before, uh, disclosure information are an important part of any financial decision or product. They're designed to protect you, so please give a read.